What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the Tristin McCullum glitch. A lot of you guys have been reporting that you did not receive the card. Do not panic, all right? It appears that EA Sports did not give the card to anyone. It was a major debacle going on. There was a lot of spamming in the chat, and it was pretty crazy, so they are well aware of what's going on. You guys can follow me on X at GmiasWorld if you want to stay up to date with it, because I'm going to be all over it, because I was one of the people that told you guys to make sure that you guys tune in to get the card. So because I did tell you guys or ask you guys to tune in to get the card, I feel like kind of responsible that EA Sports didn't do what they were supposed to do. So if you did not get the card as well, go ahead and leave a comment on this video, and we will continue to put everything together to make sure everyone gets it. Now, for those of you guys that were wondering about the differences, right, with the Twitch pack, if you guys were watching my live stream on Twitch at GmiasWorld yesterday, you should have received 3 Twitch packs. These packs have nothing to do with the Tristin McCullum, okay? It just means that your account is successfully set up. If you have issues setting up your account, EA Sports _Mut on X will guide you right through it, or you can go to help.ea.com and they will show you how to do it there as well. Very, very simplistic procedure to get your account linked, your EA account with Twitch, and you will get cards in the future. Now, let's go over what's going on and why it's a real major problem and why people are so upset about it. The reason behind it is this, right? Many of us, we have secondary players that we can get rid of that go for a decent amount, like Taylor Mays, right? This guy right here, yeah, I know he's a strong safety versus McCullum, whatever. I think McCullum is a free safety, but either way, it doesn't matter. He has the alternate position that you can put in with the actual, using training to do it, so it doesn't matter. But he gets all 32 team chems. So what that means for all of us is I can go ahead right now and get 1.9 million. All right, like straight up, just get 1.9 million. So for me, it makes sense. Okay, he's 89 speed, so that means he would go to 92 speed with the +3 speed. So he's going to be faster than Taylor Mays. Now, he's not going to hit as hard, and it's probably going to be a situation where because he's free, he may not be as good of a card. But let me just point this out, because many of you guys have been having issues with it. Yo, G, these cards suck. All the free cards from EA suck. I don't know what's going on. Let me tell you why that's not true, right? One of the best players on my defense right now is a free card. Now, at first, I hated him. I gotta be honest, I agreed with you guys, like, yo, this guy is garbage. He's really trying to stink up the joint. But he started to play a lot better. And he was one of the first players that got pick artists, so it doesn't 100% work, but in most cases, he'll probably pick the ball off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty difficult to kind of say, yo, pick artist is what it was in the past. It's not. It definitely doesn't work every time, and most of the time he'll go for like a knockdown instead of, trying to pick the ball off, but in certain cases he will intercept the ball. Now, one of the things that are very, very interesting is the fact that he's 89 speed at 6'4", and then we got Tristin McCullum, and he's going to be 92 speed with the +3 because he's 89 stock, right? So obviously he's faster, which would mean that we would probably have to put this guy in the box now. I want to make sure that we're clear about this, right? He's going to probably have to be moved into the box. And, 89 speed is more than enough with 6'4". Let me tell you what I'm doing right now, though. As of right now, there is another player that's kind of OP that gets Lurk artist, all right? So Jeremy Chin right now, he gets Lurk artist, right? 92 speed, Lurk artist, in my opinion, all right? My opinion, it's better than pick artist. Okay, now with the way that it works, right, it's a combination of pick artist and lurker, but he will actually pick the ball off a little bit more than if you only had pick artist. So with that being the case, I want to make sure that I'm very, very clear. Also, I was using him because of his hit power, and also, he's 92 speed at 6'3". It won't be that big of a deal to throw Kyle Hamilton in the box and then wait it out. In fact, we could probably put him in the middle with deep out zone KO, so that, he has a better chance of knocking the ball out if they throw those glitchy little streaks. Like when they combine like 3 streaks with a post route and nobody plays the third. He may go with it. In the past, it did help with reaction. This year, it's still a little bad. Cover 3 bombs and the cover 4 beaters, they still work. So I don't think that this ability is going to really help it. But if you wanted to put him on the outside at corner, it might help you with knockouts and stuff like that. You can still see that they're gatekeeping mid-zone. And that is that's by intention. EA knows that mid-zone is probably one of the only abilities that consistently work. All right, so I just wanted to make sure that that was pointed out. So if you're looking at the opportunity the way that everyone else is, the only reason that people are very upset is because of the fact that Tristin McCullum is going to save them like 2 million coins. Now, yes, I'm going to tell you this again, right? I love me some Taylor Mays, and like he's one of the guys I want to keep. And some of you guys were asking, yo, G, if we get the Tristin McCullum, would it make sense to put him in the box, right? It doesn't make any logical sense to put him in the box, G. Yo, he's 91 speed, 6'3". Look, just let me tell you again, right? He does not get pick artist or lurk artist, so he's going to be gone instantaneously. As a matter of fact, once we figure out how EA is going to fix this glitch, they may put the card in the store for like a cent. They may just give everybody a grant. The problem is this, right? You know, they try to keep that, you know, the Twitch drops specific for watch time because they need people to watch the MCS. So I don't know how they're going to get around this, but everybody's going to have the opportunity. I have proof that I watched the stream because I actually have Twitch Turbo where you can record it, and I have a picture of it. So I'm going to be submitting that today to EA Help. They better not be playing with me. You know what I'm saying? They better give me my ducats, but that's a whole nother story. If you guys watched, or even if you didn't watch at this point, I guess everybody could just put in for it because it's their error. So I'm just letting you guys know that in advance that if you probably did want to sell the card, more than likely EA is going to have to find a way to give it to everyone. Similar to what happened with the ranked, right? Some of you guys are still missing your ranked players. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. But I still have a lot of viewers that are still telling me every day they did not get their ranked player. So it's a lot of stuff that we've been dealing with over the last 4 years where EA they just do not give us what we're supposed to get. But we have to continue to fight for it. We're not going to sit back and be like, yo, you know what, EA? I will be sending them tweets. I will be in their Discord like, yo, bro, what are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I want you guys to keep, be aware of. If you're one of my viewers, we're going to be okay because I'm going to make sure that we voice our opinion with what's going on. So with the way the market is right now, depending on what your defensive players are and what's going to be dropping for most feared, you may have the opportunity, all right, to make your coins up right now, regardless of what's going on. Because if you watched and you have proof that you watched, EA about to drop that card and you're about to get it. So go through your players, see what's going on defensively. If you have any defensive player, I don't think there's a lot of them other than Taylor Mays that have high value. You want to make sure that, you get rid of it. Because like I said, Taylor Mays is really good. So I could possibly still keep him. You know what I'm saying? I may not even rate sell him. I might keep him and Tristan. Just have them out there just balling together. 91 speed, 92 speed, going crazy. But if I wanted to make the coins, that's the bigger deal. Do I want to make coins? Do you want to make coins? Do you need some coins for the most feared? You have to make that decision. If you're a member of the channel, obviously, we could chop it up. Hit me up. I can see your globes by your name, and we could figure out an individualized program for you. Those are some of the benefits of being a member here at GmiasWorld. If you're interested, just click the link in the description box and, join today, because that's if you have additional questions. Otherwise, the community is very, very good with helping you, but check out your defense. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a beautiful day. Until next time, one love, y'all.